Hi, kids. We here at the Watsontown Alliance Church miss you guys so much, and we have a fun message for you today. But there's something special about today. Do you know what it is? It's Father's Day, yes. And I think we have many reasons to celebrate our dads, and I'm sure you can think of a lot of reasons too. They love us, they give us shelter, they make sure we have enough to eat, they play games with us and do all sorts of fun things. I'm sure you have a lot of fun things you like to do with your dad. Can you think of just one thing you love to do with your dad? My dad and I like to go on walks, and sometimes when it's really cold outside, we go ice skating. I'm so thankful for our wonderful dads. But did you know that God is called our Father too? One thing our daddies and God have in common is that they love us and they protect us. In the Bible, Jesus uses stories to show just how much God loves us as our Father. One of these stories is about a shepherd. Do you know what a shepherd is? A shepherd is a person who takes care of sheep. In this story that Jesus tells, we are the sheep. I think if we're going to be good sheep, we need to practice sounding like sheep. So can you baa with me? Baa. Good job. Today we're going to look at the story Jesus told about us being sheep and God being our shepherd. So I have some props here today that I think we should use to make this story come alive. So we have the green pasture here for the sheep to eat. We have the pond or the water for in case they get thirsty. And we have a fence here to protect the sheep. Now, this is Jesus, and he's the one telling us this story, so we'll put him right here. Next, we have the shepherd who represents God, and we'll put him in the fence here with the sheep. But where are the sheep? We need some sheep. Each of us are like sheep, so I'm going to put 4 sheep up here to show that being us. So Jesus tells the story about the sheep in this pasture. Right here they have nice cool water, they have green grass to eat, and a fence to protect them. This looks like the most perfect home for sheep. I think if I were a sheep, I would want to live here. The shepherd, who is God, loves them and takes care of the sheep. They all look so happy. The sheep know the shepherd, so every time he calls, they answer him. They follow wherever he leads. But what happens when a robber comes along? What do you think happens? The robber's trying to steal the sheep, but the shepherd protects the sheep and rescues them from the robber. Now, it's not just a robber who's after the sheep. We also have a wolf. And I think this wolf would be pretty scary to the sheep. What do you think the shepherd does when he sees the wolf? Yes, he protects his sheep. The sheep feel safe around their shepherd because they know him. And that means we can feel safe knowing that God is here protecting us, his sheep. Because God is so good and so loving, he also gives us our daddies to be our shepherds. Our daddies love us and protect us, just like a shepherd would his sheep. As our dads provide for us and lead us, so does God. In Psalm 23, there's a verse that talks about God being our shepherd that we are going to learn today with some hand motions. So I'm going to do it 3 times so that it can help you learn it. The Lord is my shepherd. I have everything I need. He gives me rest in green pastures. He leads me to calm waters. The Lord is my shepherd. He gives me everything I need. He gives me rest in green pastures. He leads me to calm waters. One more time. The Lord is my shepherd. I have everything I need. He gives me rest in green pastures. He leads me to calm waters. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Remember, it's Father's Day, so make sure you wish your daddy a happy Father's Day. Give him a big hug and love him extra hard today.